What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED and LCD gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're finishing up Darksiders with Darksiders Genesis. That's the last one I got. I think they're supposed to be making a 4 at some point, but we will see if that ever comes. And I will, of course, test it when it does. But for now, let's see what the newest one can do, and hopefully it's still playable. It's got a check mark, so it better not be one of those games where it struggles to get 30 FPS on the lowest settings and still drops down to the 20 FPS and still gets a check mark. I'm a little tired of that. Kind of makes the whole verified thing seem a little pointless to me personally. But I don't know what their criteria is, so I'd say it's about time to stop worrying about that. And why don't we go and get ourselves some gaming? So, we're just gonna do default first. It's just fun to do because a lot of people are going to just run it and not check the settings, so I like to test out what it'd be like for them. And then we'll try low, and then this time, since there's some settings, I figured might as well try to figure out some settings that I think work. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be, hey, you have to use these, but just figure out, throw them in there for some people that were curious what I think should be some good settings. But anyway, let's get some gameplay.
Do not mourn.
Do not doubt. Your actions in Eden were tragic, but necessary.
Eden was intended for humanity, not the Nephilim.
It was a great victory for the balance. For you, horseman.
Victory?
Where are death and fury?
It matters not. Your purpose lies elsewhere.
Lucifer, lord of all hells, yet plots humanity's downfall.
Weak though they may seem, these fledgling creatures are integral to the balance.
We believe the demon Samael, lord of Blackstone Keep, conspires with Lucifer.
Seek out Samael. Unravel this plot. Sir.
Looks like the battle's been going on for a while. The front walls still hold. Samael's forces will be drawn there, weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait, are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call, but that doesn't sound like it.
It's strategic.
Right.
for low. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels like one of the sticks kind of like can't aim in a certain area. I noticed it for absolutely 100% fact once I start the camera recording gameplay. I think I even mentioned it and try and show like, what the hell? So not only does my ally one kind of messed up, so is this one a little bit. But hey, I use them a lot and I can easily fix them if it gets too bad on either one. Either way, that's neither here nor there. Why don't we go get ourselves some gameplay?
Fight on!
All right, some action already.
A simple warm-up. Which side are these demons on, anyhow?
How should we know? They all look the same. Sorry, that was insensitive.
So now here's the settings I would run. Again, this is not a you have to run these or they're the best settings in the world or anything like that, but this is just how I thought I'd run it. So I figured, hey, I'll show it off, and if anybody wants to use it, cool. If not, you know, the settings are there for a reason. I'm sure you can figure out some that work for you. But with that said, let's go get some gameplay.
jam up. This is my jam. That's a long way down.
Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
Well, yeah, just like that.
I don't like it. Nor do I. Perhaps the Council trusts will make do?
Or the testing us. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
But now our concern is with Samael, if he's still alive.
I guarantee whoever's attacking Sammy...
So, we're going to start all over again on the OLED now. We already did the LCD, so now it's OLED time. And we'll start off on Ultra because it actually did work quite well. It was playable. So, figured some people would just want to play like that, just maxed out. I'm sure it dropped like maybe under 30 in some spots at some point in time, but I don't think I saw it do it. But anyway, after this, we'll get some low and even my settings just like we did on the LCD. So with that said, it is now gameplay time.
Do not mourn.
Do not doubt. Your actions in Eden were tragic, but necessary.
Eden was intended for humanity, not the Nephilim.
It was a great victory for the balance. For you, horseman.
Victory.
death and fury.
It matters not. Your purpose lies elsewhere.
Lucifer, lord of all hells, yet plots humanity's downfall.
Weak though they may seem, these fledgling creatures are integral to the balance.
We believe the demon Samael, lord of Blackstone Keep, conspires with Lucifer.
Seek out Samael. Unravel this plot. Serve the balance. Show them the price of defying the Council.
Samael's fortress is under attack. Looks like the battle's been going on for a while. The front walls still hold. Samael's forces will be drawn there, weakening his defenses elsewhere.
Wait. Are you suggesting we sneak in? Good call. But that doesn't sound like you.
It's strategic.
Right.
So now for low, which will get you over 60 pretty much the whole time. I can pretty much guarantee. There could be some spots, of course, where it drops from like a lag spike or something, but I don't think it's going to get to an area that's like, oh my god, this is so hard to run that you're going to drop under. Now, with my settings, that might happen from time to time, but still, I think mine are pretty good too. But first, let's go and do this for the people who only care about FPS.
Trophy!
All right, some action already.
A simple warm-up. Which side are these demons on, anyhow?
How should we know? They all look the same. Sorry, that was insensitive.
Now here's the settings I would run. The FX really kills your FPS. So does the post-processing. So if you want to turn that down and gain like maybe 5-6 more FPS, you could turn that down to low as well, and it barely looks any different on these little screens. It's more noticeable blown up like this, but once you switch to the actual handheld mode and watch the camera recorded portion, it's almost impossible to tell the difference. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop on into the game.
That's a long way down.
Be careful. I don't want to climb back up.
Well, yeah, dressed like that. mission was thin. I don't like it.
Nor do I. Perhaps the Council trusts we'll make do?
Or the Tessans. Still.
We're bound now as enforcers of the balance. Test or not, we follow orders.
Hey, I know what I signed up for. I'm just saying.
For now, our concern is with Samael, if he's still alive.
Alright, let's get some camera recorded gameplay now. Ooh. Seem to have found a spot that my Steam Deck doesn't like to aim. Hold on. Yeah, you get right up around here. Oh, it's probably just getting old. My ally is stick. If you move it like this, strict just a little bit now. Or it could just be the game. We'll have to see if it does that and other stuff. But I mean, I could always use this. The only reason I use the other thing more is it's closer to the button. So I can, you know, go from attaching to that a little easier than from the trackpad. That. Yeah, if you aim over to the right like that, it does not work right anymore. It still has some hiccups. I haven't played a single one of these games that doesn't have some hiccups. It's so fun. Any more stuff to shoot? Nope. They're gonna make me waste this.
Worth the ammo.
Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, I can. Now that was satisfying. Uh-oh. Is it time for a little battle?
Destroy it all!
Yeah, one thing I've noticed is I don't think I can dodge. You just have to fuck stuff up if it gets close. Nope, we're dead. Completely forgot I had 2 people I could use. Ooh, alright, what do we got here? Charge shot. RT, RB. Alright, so you do that, and you kind of go around the little wheel. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna forget all about that, but it is what it is. Oh, we already picked it up. Anyway, I think it's about time to go move on over to that OLED now. Alright, now for some camera footage on the OLED here. At least I can aim properly. Bad dog. Mysterious object of mysteriousness. So it definitely has its moments where it gets close to dropping under 60, so it probably will still drop under 60 and at times. But it seems to be a pretty damn pleasant experience on both of them. Alright. What would those do? I'm sure I'll find out eventually. Nope. Ow. Another mysterious object. Can't wait to find out what those go to. Boatman's coin. I almost killed myself there. That would not have been good.
Lava towers cost. I'd like to get some for my place.
Why not ask the Lord of Blackstone Keep?
Anyway though, I think that's probably more than good enough, so why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Darksiders Genesis on the Steam Deck OLED and LCD, and it seemed to handle it quite well. Even on Ultra, it wasn't completely unplayable. I figured it was gonna be like, oh great, 20 FPS. Well, let's at least try it, because a lot of people just go into the game and don't mess with settings, so let's see what that experience would be like. And it was alright. I think it was like a low 40s to mid 50s experience, and then all low you were getting hundreds of FPS, so if you wanted to basically stay over 60 the whole time no matter what, that'd probably be the way to do it. And it doesn't look that awful, but I still would just go with my settings. It did well enough, and it might drop under 60 by a hair here and there, but for the most part it seemed like it was hanging out in the 70s to 80s. Even hitting 90, which is this thing's max refresh rate every once in a while, so not bad at all. I'd say that deserves the verified badge for a change. But in any case, that's all for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.